Hey everyone, wishing you all a very happy Holi. Holi, a festival of colors, is undoubtedly one of the most enjoyable and fun festivities of India. So today I'm going to tell you the origin and significance of this festival Holi. Holi is celebrated after the day of Holika Dahan. Now Holika Dahan has its own story. To summarize you in a short term, it would be: once upon a time, there was a demon named Hiranyakashipu. He got a boon from Lord Brahma that he could neither be killed in the daytime or in the nighttime, neither inside the house nor outside the house, neither by any alloy or any metal, nor by any forms of gender, nor by any creature that existed on the planet. After getting the boon, he thought himself to be invincible. He started creating havoc throughout the earth. He conquered all the realms and forced everyone to worship him as the Supreme Lord. But to his surprise, his own son was one of the greatest Vishnu devotee that existed on this planet. His name was Prahlad or Bhakt Prahlad. Now, Hiranyakashipu tried every possible ways to convince his son to stop worshipping Lord Vishnu, but he failed. So finally, driven with rage and anger, he decided to kill his own son. He tried every possible ways to kill him, he tried to poison him, threw him down a cliff, or even sent him through a cave full of snakes so that he could be just poisoned. But each time he did, he failed because Bhakt Prahlad was protected by the Savior Almighty, Lord Vishnu. So finally, Hiranyakashipu made a crooked plan. He had a sister. Her name was Holika. Now Holika had got a boon, and according to that boon, she had got a shawl, wearing which, if she entered a fireplace, the fire would never burn her. So keeping that in mind, Hiranyakashipu asked her sister Holika to take Prahlad along with her and enter the fireplace. His plan was to burn Prahlad into ashes. And that's exactly what Holika did. She took Prahlad along with her and entered the fireplace. Now Hiranyakashipu was happy that he had finally gotten rid of his son and set an example for everyone that whoever worships Lord Vishnu will be destined with such fate. But to everyone's surprise, it wasn't Prahlad, but rather Holika who was burnt in the fire. Now you may think, how did that happen? Because Holika had a boon. So from here on, there are various versions of explanations. Some say there was a strong wind which blew the shawl that Holika was wearing, and that shawl landed on Bhakt Prahlad. So rather than Bhakt Prahlad burning in the fire, it was Holika who was burnt. And other versions state that Holika was given that shawl for protection, not for killing someone or not for wreaking any havoc. So Holika burning in the fire was totally justified. And from now, the chain of actions that takes place becomes the basis of we celebrating Holi. Finally, Holika was burnt into ashes and Bhakt Prahlad was left untouched by the fire. Now the people witnessing this were mesmerized because they had witnessed a miracle right in front of them. Filled with joy and happiness, what they have just witnessed and the fact that the prince was alive, the people out there started playing with the ashes. They applied the ashes to each other's face, showered it around the sky. They had a belief that this ash was blessed by the Lord Almighty. And that is how the first ever Holi celebration or the game of Holi took place. Now from that day, there has been various forms of Holi. Some celebrate the Haldi ki Holi or Phulon ki Holi. But the actual breakthrough came during the time of Radha Krishna. And this leads to the basis of the present day Holi that we all celebrate. So Krishna, during the time of his teen, was very mischievous. And one such day, he gets a random thought. He thinks, Radha is so beautiful, so gorgeous, so pretty. All the adjectives that you can think of. But whereas I am a dark complexioned guy. Will Radha continue to love me? Now, keeping that question in mind, he approaches his mother, Maya Yashoda. Now, hearing to that question, Maya Yashoda gives a very funful answer. She suggests Kanha to take all the possible Holi colors and approach Radha and ask her to color Krishna in whichever color she liked the most. Krishna does the same. He goes to Radha and asks her to color him. Now Radha chooses the color pink, and that is why another name of Holi is also called as Gulal. Now once she does that, her own face also gets colored. She's applying color to Krishna but also getting colored in the same way. This shows the eternal love that they both had. And to mark this eternal love and the devotion of Bhakt Prahlad, we all celebrate Holi. So, once again, wishing you all a very happy Holi.